I can't believe this fucking shit.
You gotta be kidding me! He still ain't dead!
There you are.
Sephiroth!
Let's end this. Together.
I must admit, I underestimated you.
I saw what you did back there, Cloud.
Maybe later. This ain't over.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm coming!
What do you make of this, Cloud?
Get him! Here he comes! One more shot!
Don't even bother. That shit won't work on me. Not anymore. Come on.
You've got this.
Deal with that.
I'm coming! Let's get serious. How can you want this, Sephiroth?
Your part.
How can you want an eternity of loneliness?
You ready?
As I'll ever be.
Try this. Shall I sever your fate? Feeling good.
That's it! I'll take care of them.
All right.
Don't give up now, you guys! This one's for you!
Your end is nigh.
I'll show you what I can do.
No more.
Over here.
Let's do this.
Your end is nigh.
It's on you.
I'll take care of them.
You ready?
As I'll ever be.
You okay?
It's okay. I'll do better.
It's on you.
I'll do what I can. Cut! That'll do!
God, nothing is fucking hitting him. Fuck me! It's just always something. Always something. It's always something.
No more games.
Take it from here.
I should probably go first. Looking for me? No need to panic. Go on! Why don't you lead the
My
way?
turn.
Let's end this, Cloud.
All right. You're done. Nothing personal.
This one's for you.
Don't stop now.
I can help too. Hey, you ready for shot?
Your end is not.
Fuck. No!
Nice. Ain't dead yet. Take the lead.
I'll do what I can. Just taking over.
Hey,
I'm okay.
For forgiveness.
We've got to get through this. Back to good now.
Wait.
No! Hey, goddamn, what? Why didn't... I would...
You will be quiet.
I just knew he was gonna get healed before. Like, I just knew he was gonna get healed instantly with that fucking limit. Oh my god, I'm so pissed the fuck off right now.
You gotta be kidding me! He still ain't dead!
there you are.
Sephiroth!
Let's end this. Together.
I must admit, I underestimated you.
No, you didn't. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this. Oh my god, it's just something gets to me every time.
Thank you.
Take me later. This ain't over.
Okay, let's finish this. Here goes. Why don't you lead the way? I don't know how I did that.
What do you make of this
Here it
vow?
comes.
Is any other dream? Or is it all just a fever dream?
Ah, fuck, god want to break shit. I want to fucking break shit.
That shit won't work on me. Not anymore.
Just retry this battle. Oh, I almost fucked up. I almost fucked up and hit retry from before battle. That would have fucking sucked. I would have fucking threw my remote through my TV.
You gotta be kidding me! He still ain't dead!
There you are.
Sephiroth!
This shit's about me. It's about to make me go insane.
Let's end this. Together.
I must admit,
Like, I can't even be mad at the fight. I think the fight, this fight right here against Sephiroth is actually a solid fight. If I had fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know. I would like to think if I had Aerith's materia and shit set how I wanted, that would help a lot. It wouldn't help Cloud any necessarily,
Okay.
but still.
You will.
Great job.
So it's my turn?
what do you make of this, Cloud? Is any of it? Or is it all just a fever dream?
Don't even bother. That shit won't work on me. Not anymore.
Let's end this, Cloud.
All right.
Your end is nigh.
Deal with that.
I'll take care of them.
Oh.
Stop it!
Keep it together.
So it's my turn? How can you want this, Sephiroth?
Your part is played.
How can you want an eternity of loneliness?
Thank God I have this Thunderstone Air, or I wouldn't be able to do this shit. I just wouldn't. That is a blessing right there that I have that Thunderstone Air.
Let's end this, Cloud.
All right.
One more shot.
So long. Finish it.
This one's for you. Can you go over for me?
You will be quiet. Deal with that.
I'm coming.
No way.
Going all out. Define. You ready?
As I'll ever be.
Take the lead.
quiet. Your end is nigh.
Keep it together.
Here goes. Let's end this, Cloud.
All right. Defy me. It's on you.
So it's my turn? What the?
My turn. Take the lead.
I'll show you what I can do. This might be it.
Aaron, you ready?
Let's end this, Cloud.
All right. Let's finish this. You're out of luck.
Go on!
Aaron,
Don't give up now, you guys!
Your end is nigh.
Fuck.
So it's my turn? This one's for you! That's it! Why don't you lead the way?
come on.
Darkness falls.
Not looking good.
God, fuck!
Wait,
Are you
serious?
serious? Exit my word. What?
Okay, up and at 'em.
Be quiet.
Ah, keep spamming the dodge button.
I'll take care of you. You've got this.
Let's do this. So long.
Oh.
Get him! I'm coming!
You will know pain.
That's it! Ha! Ha! One more shot! No need to panic. Time for something special.
Now. Oh, your shit. Oh, your shit. Oh, fuck. Giddy fuck, fuck, fuck.
Be careful.
Let's pretend that didn't happen.
Are you God? Give me a break. Give me a fucking break. I can't believe this shit.
Keep it up.
Shall I give you despair?
It won't give me a break, man. I can't get a fucking break. I can't get a fucking break in this fight. I just cannot. It is just constant fuck me in the ass. it's just constant fuck me in the ass. I don't know what, I mean, it's just something to fuck me at every turn.
You ready? Let's do this. Second link. Still up for it? Fine. Deal with that.
We've got to get through this.
I can't fucking stagger up here. It's just an instant game over. That's still my favorite fight. But that's a solid fight. But man, I just felt like it was a combination of me getting unlucky and just.
Why is he laughing?
I mean, I definitely got
Because
better
he
in the
knows this
fight
isn't
as I went
over.
through it. Definitely got better in the fight, and I figured out like what to do and how to do things in the fight. But even still, like it was so easy to get into a fucked situation. I was being kind of conservative with my items. I don't know, just because I'm stupid. But we still have post-game stuff to maybe do, so I didn't want to just use up all fucking 8 elixirs I had. So Aerith is alive after all.
We got him. So this is it, huh? Time to say goodbye. For now. See ya!
Was it like alternate universe Aerith that hopes in the fight or something? I don't know.
Wake up.
I don't know. Just along for the ride. She does wake up. What the fuck?
Can't stay here forever. We'd best get moving.
Yep. Sounds good.
Is she gonna live or not?
I'll see you off.
Tifa. Come on.
I have to admit, you were quite the man.
Who, me? I guess not. Anyway, you haven't seen Viceroy Saruf, have you? He failed to show at an important event. Made us look like fools.
Maybe he wouldn't have, if you'd spent some money on that set.
Ah, you're probably right. Rich kids do like things just so. Still got results, though, even without him. Resistance elements are more fired up than ever.
You know, Glenn, I'm on to you. This war's nothing but a ploy to distract me from Sephiroth.
How very astute. Regardless, the plan is already in motion. Our promised land will become reality.
A father's dream, accomplished by his son.
I want the real thing, not some imitation.
But an imitation's all you deserve. In the back, just like old times.
Did I? Nah. I couldn't have dreamt that. It all felt way too real. Just as worlds unite, so too do they part. But who's to say they can't unite again?
Can you not raise it just a wee bit higher?
Screw you, cat. How's this? Oh, shit.
Nice catch.
So, what Aerith actually do anyway? Well? And with that, we are cleared for takeoff.
Finally.
It's not fair.
Aerith? the hell? The reunion.
Hey, you coming or what?
Yeah, one sec.
You have to promise not to look up.
Don't look up.
Well, now I gotta look.
Fine, but don't let it get to you.
Don't let what get to me?
It's not real. Just an illusion. Now let's go get Sephiroth. He's hiding up north.
North?
Trust me, he is. Soldier's intuition.
Oh, yeah? Better hope you're right.
All right, fine. We trust you. Just remember, we got everything riding on this. And that's a load you'd best be ready to carry.
No heavy loads. We're close to capacity as it is.
Don't worry about me. I can handle it.
Take care.
You gonna be okay getting back?
And if I said I wasn't? Don't worry. It's like a second home.
I guess. But what if something happens?
Then I'll send up smoke.
Thanks. I'll keep an eye out.
I'll put everything I've got into my prayers. I'll stop the meteor. And I'll leave the rest to you. Good luck.
Aerith. I will stop Sephiroth. Trust me.
You promise?
Promise.
Well, this is probably a song that's copyrighted. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on with Aerith.
Goodbye.
I really don't know the science. No promises await at Journey's End. Okay. I don't know. I feel like the ending did get a little too funky. But the end result, I really still do think that in the end, all the good guys survive, bad guys more or less die. And that's how it's gonna end. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with Aerith. Like, because you got the Aerith from this universe, you got the Aerith from the other universe that we kept seeing with Zack. I don't know. Like, Aerith kind of died in this universe, but she kind of didn't. She's just gone and is part of a new universe, maybe, and is talking to Cloud more or less kind of in spirit and telepathically, and I don't know, man. I don't know. But what a roller coaster of a game. Oh, I know I kind of lost my cool at the end. There's been so many times I've lost my cool playing this game. I don't know, I've just gotten really frustrated at times. But all in all, very solid game, very fun. The story, when it's not like the parallel universe stuff, like just moments from the original game kind of being retold. Like, the story is very fun. The cutscenes are very fun to watch. In the end, I still wish that, yeah, like, I just wish they just made a real remake, a real, just faithful as they can, mostly faithful remake of Final Fantasy VII. Not try and do all this weird stuff. This weird stuff, this sequel stuff, this alternate universe stuff, this time traveling stuff. All that yada yada. I'll never be for it, man. I'll just never be for it. It's always gonna make these 7 remake games rub me the wrong way. So post-game stuff, which I guess, hey, I guess those Coliseum matches in the Gold Saucer really weren't gonna unlock until I basically beat the game. Because really, once I mean, all I could do was go to the Ancient's Temple, and once I did that, that was basically the point of no return. I could not go back to the main world. Once you went to the Ancient's Temple, you had to go through the Ancient's Temple, pretty long dungeon, do all that, and then you got forced into the forest place that puts you into the Lost Capital, which was basically all just a big boss rush to end the game. So yeah, there was no way. Like, I had to beat the game to be able to do those other Coliseum matches and the Gold Saucer. And the Gilgamesh stuff, to end the Gilgamesh plotline. That's really the only 2 things I know that's left to do. Maybe some other stuff will unlock in the post-game. I don't know. I saw Tetsuya I saw Tetsuya Nomura's name in the credits. Famed creator of Kingdom Hearts. So was he like the head of this game still? I thought he stepped down after 7 Remake because he just had too much on his plate. And he was just leaving the rest of these games to the other guy that was in charge of these games. I don't know, whatever. I guess maybe I'll find out for sure in time. Because, like, the ending, for sure, if nothing else, the ending felt Tetsuya Nomura. It really, for me to fully make up my mind about how I feel about this game, I don't know when. I do not know when, but I do definitely want to play through this game again and cut back on the side stuff. Like, some of the stuff will be easy to cut out, like, completely just, well, I shouldn't say completely, I still want to fuck with it some, but largely cut out Queen's Blood. Don't touch, or just barely touch, doing the 3D brawler in the Gold Saucer. Yeah, and everything else, like exploring the regions and all they have to offer, like just kind of do that as I go from point A to point B. The only thing I would still want to do, not only mostly, but in its entirety, I think, are the actual side quests for each region. With the exception of the very last side quest you get in the Gold Saucer, because I don't want to do, if nothing else, I don't have to deal with the 3D brawler in there again, but plus, like, the plot, it doesn't make sense to do that. From where the plot is trying to go. But I do respect all the side content that's in this game, and the regions are pretty big and a lot to explore and a lot to do, and I do respect that a lot. But man, 181 episodes in this Let's Play. Easily my longest Let's Play to date. Like, I don't want to play this game for 181 hours again, you know? I just don't want to. I mean, fuck, it'll be... Just by doing the story and doing all the side quests. And yeah, honestly, I would like to do, I think I would like to do the Chocobo racing in its entirety again. Just because I just dig that. And yeah, the same goes for the bike riding and the Space Ranger stuff, but those were just like a couple of mini games for those two, so they, like, whatever, not much to those. But even like just doing the main plot, doing all the side quests with the exception of the very last one at the end of the game, not doing the Chocobo racing. Like barely doing Queen's Blood. I think I would like to do like all the level 1 matches at the start of the game, just to kind of like help build my deck some. And obviously there's one side quest where you, at the very beginning, like one of the first side quests you get, you have to fuck with some Queen's Blood. Because I kind of want to make sure I have a decent deck, because I do want to do the Queen's Blood on the the cruise ship, and then when I get to Costa del Sol, I do want to do some of the Queen's Blood and the mini game thing there. I don't exactly remember. Do I kind of have to anyway though, because to get like an article of clothing or something? I kind of remember it being like I didn't necessarily have to do like all the Queen's Blood things at the Costa del Sol minigame thing, but it'd be good too, because I'd get like I'd get something for it. I don't know. I need to check my trophies to see how many trophies I got, how close I am to getting the platinum. Dude, I can't believe like I was still missing like 17 or so cards in Queen's Blood. Like, where the fuck do I get those cards? I don't know. Post-game shit. Like, I don't... I mean, after 181 episodes, I think I'm just kind of ready to move on. Like I enjoyed myself with this game. It was fun. Very fun. But it could be my favorite game of all time, which is Kingdom Hearts 2. Especially the Final Mix version. And I don't, like, if that game went on for 181 hours, like, I think I'm ready to put it down, you know? Yeah, that reminded me of the G people, I guess. I don't know. There's so many kind of little loose ends. Like, I just feel like not everything's gonna get satisfyingly resolved in the last game. Like, you got the G people. G? Is it G? The G tribe? G, maybe? Yeah, you got them. Like, I don't know, I can just point out a bunch of random stuff. Like, you got the G people, you got Roche. Like, what is it? Is Roche... Is he gonna be able to get healed and cured? You got Cisne, you got Big Wedge and Jesse, you got... You got these Wutai ghost people that fucking... They're also like connected to Sephiroth now, and I really don't know what's going on with that either. They keep haunting Rufus. You got Leslie, who was not in this game at all, except for one random side quest. He was just there. Could have been anybody. But yeah, this has been my Final Fantasy VII Rebirth journey. What a journey. What a fucking journey, man. This also ends my Final Fantasy Marathon journey, which has been going on for 2.5 years. I can't fucking believe it. When I first drew this thing up, like, I knew it would probably take me more or less 2 years, but it ended up going 2.5 years. And yes, I ended up playing 7 Remake twice, and like, when I first drew it up, like, I didn't know if Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth were going to be out by the time I got to the end of this thing, so I really wasn't factoring them in, and not exactly, and I don't know, but 2.5 years of playing Final Fantasy games, man. What a journey that has been. Wow, God. Feels like just yesterday I was playing Final Fantasy I for the first time. I'm now done with this marathon. Final Fantasy I, Final Fantasy II, Final Fantasy III, Final Fantasy IV, Final Fantasy IV Interlude, Final Fantasy IV The After Years, Final Fantasy V, Final Fantasy VI, Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VII, Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X-2, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age, Final Fantasy XIII, Final Fantasy XIII-2, Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy XIII, Final Fantasy Type 0, Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy VII Remake again, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I can see myself doing Final Fantasy marathons again. In fact, I know I will. I have plans to play 1 through 9 again as a marathon. But this time I'll be playing the Pixel remasters of 1 through 6, which I've yet to play. And it'll be, like, I definitely want to play those games in those versions because I feel like, for the most part, those have to be the best versions of those games. Maybe not everybody will agree with that because if nothing else, like the Game Boy versions, they kind of have like, they have more content in them, like extra shit, extra bosses and all that. So that's something they have over the Pixel remasters. You can't deny that. But I think for me though, at least for me, like I'll go ahead and say like, I think the Pixel remasters will definitely be the definitive versions for me. Just the best running games. You have the ability to turn off encounters, which could come in handy, especially for like the NES Final Fantasy games. You can save anywhere, which again could come in handy for all those games, but especially the NES Final Fantasy games. I mean, just all these little neat features that you can do. Just to have the option to do them is cool. Like turn up or down experience, turn up and down gil you get from enemies, stuff like that. You know. Thankfully, they gave you a better font option in the console versions of these Pixel remasters, and also you can change the soundtrack to the original soundtracks of the games, which is cool. I love options. Give me options. Options are an amazing thing. And then, since I'm gonna play 1 through 6 again, I'll just say fuck it and play 7, 8, 9 again, because like on this channel here, like I haven't played 7, 8, and 9. So, you know, just play them too. Don't leave them out. Play them too. Man, these are some long credits. But yeah, play them too. Play 7, 8, 9 again. Get them on the channel. Then I'll have every single main title, main title Final Fantasy game on the channel, and that'd be cool. Okay, going into the Final Fantasy Marathon, like the only Final Fantasy games I had played previously were Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy VII Remake, OG Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy 8, and Final Fantasy 9. And Final Fantasy 7 was my favorite. And after this marathon, Final Fantasy 7 still is my favorite. One day I do want to make a video of me ranking all the Final Fantasy games I've played from least favorite to my most favorite. I don't know when that's going to be. It's going to be after I play the Pixel Remasters, because I feel like I gotta play the Pixel Remasters in their best versions before I can start ranking them, because that could really help some games. That could really help Final Fantasy III. That game needed the Pixel Remaster the most, because damn, you could not save nowhere. The final dungeon is hell. Yeah, like the versions of 1 and 2 I played the PlayStation versions, and the memo save feature for those games was very useful. It really was. Thank God for the memo save in 1 and 2. You could save anywhere, and if you died, you could load up that memo save, so you could save in the middle of a dungeon, and it just saved your ass. Now, you couldn't turn your console off or you lose your memo save, but yeah. 3 didn't have that, and there were no save points in dungeons in NES games, so 3 was just, it twisted your testicles. Hard difficulty, fuck. Man, I mean, really the whole game, as far as the story fights went, like, I didn't really have much of a struggle at all until the final boss fight against Sephiroth. Wow. That was still a solid boss fight. I was getting furious and frustrated, and I think, looking back on it now that I've cooled off, I wish I wasn't getting so frustrated, because I really do think that last fight against Sephiroth, when you're playing as Cloud and Aerith, I think that was a solid fight. Some of the fights leading up to that, though, were infuriating. It was kind of weird. It was kind of like the fights kept getting, for the most part, better and better in that final boss rush. That first fight really just kind of put me in a sour mood, and I just kind of stayed in a sour mood through the whole thing. Because, God, that first fight was annoying. It was just shit going everywhere. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I was just ready to reach the ending. Because 181 episodes of this game. That's crazy. What a way to end the marathon, though. What a way to end the Final Fantasy marathon. Too bad this wasn't... The only way it could have been more fitting if this was the last game of this 7 remake saga as well. But yeah, I don't know when I'm going to play Final Fantasy again. I guess it might be when I do a marathon again and play 1 through 9 again. But I don't know. I kind of want to play Final Fantasy or Strangers of Paradise. Final Fantasy Origins. I kind of want to play that one day. Originally I meant to play that in this marathon, but then I replaced it with Crystal Chronicles. I was going to play Type 0 in 11's place, and then play Stranger of Paradise in 14's place. But then, last minute, I was kind of like, you know what? I'm going to take Stranger of Paradise out, because I don't want that to be my first game I play on my PS5. I want to save that for 16, because that's just how I am. And I was like, I'm going to push Stranger of Paradise out of the marathon, but I still want to play that one day. And I'm going to move Type 0 from 11 spot to 14 spot, and put in Crystal Chronicles in 11 spot. So that's what I did there. I know I explain things over and over again on my channel, because I know I've probably explained that a handful of times, but the point is, I still do want to play Stranger of Paradise one day. I just don't know when that's going to be. I have no idea. And then before I know it, the next 7 remake game will be out. I'm going to want to play that as soon as it comes out. I was late to the party on this game. But yeah, the post-game stuff, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Because let me do something real quick. I've gotten 72% of the trophies in this game. I'm missing 11. There's probably a trophy for beating the game in hard mode or something. So I guess one of those trophies is counting the platinum. So really I only need 10 more? April 10th? Two and a half months I've been playing this game. Basically, today's June 20th. Yeah, I think pretty much 2.5 months, yeah. I've been playing this game. Seems right. Seems about right. When I've been playing this game for 181 episodes. Damn. Develop all possible materia together with Charlie. I guess I haven't done that, but all I would have to do is develop the materia that I can. Basically, I have to finish Gilgamesh's plot line to do this. Yeah, a lot of hidden trophies here. Level 70 must be max level. Damn. Deal 300 or more damage to a staggered enemy. There's probably a way to... Yeah, I'm sure I could like look up a way to do this. It's crazy I haven't, as long as I play this game, it's crazy I haven't done this by accident. Yeah, complete all chapters in hard difficulty, which is going to be a Herculean task on its own, so... I kind of hate, God, if nothing else, I kind of hate to leave Gilgamesh's plotline unfinished. But, oh well, I don't know. Usually I never do. Or it takes forever before I do, but I might come back to a lot of this stuff and try and platinum this game. Maybe. I don't know. You know, when you start doing all the side quest stuff, and you go and you do so much of it, and you really just commit to it, you know, like in the end you want to feel like it was worth doing. Like, you want to feel like you accomplished something doing it all, I guess. And I think I would feel that way about this game if I could have just finished Gilgamesh's plotline. Like, I feel like that is like the only thing missing. Because it feels like I really have just done everything else. I explored and found and done everything in every region, but now I need to finish Gilgamesh's plotline to completely 100% do that. So in a way, it kind of feels like it was all for naught. You know? But I really don't feel like doing that. I really don't feel like fucking with it after I beat the game. I don't know. When choosing chapter 8 or 12 from chapter selection, you can pick any character with a close enough relationship to Cloud to accompany him in the Gold Saucer. Will unlock unique combat challenges featuring Sephiroth and Zack. So I get to like play as Sephiroth and Zack in the combat simulator. But I gotta finish up. I guess I basically have to finish up Gilgamesh's plotline to do that. Oh, so like, wait, I can change my character's outfits wherever I go now? Allies with the strongest bonds, 0 out of 5. I can get 6 state companions? So Kate Sith can go on the date? Chapter 12, Intimate Dates. Dude, I really feel like the only enemy I didn't get intel from was, what's his face? Fuck. It's on the tip of my tongue, holy shit. I can't think of his name, holy fucking shit. Barrett's best friend, what the fuck? Dine, that's it. Yeah, I guess this is why he was my date. 93%. Chapter 12, Date Companions, 1 out of 6. I wonder if the 6 is actually no date companion. You could fuck it all up and not get a single date. Because then it says intimate dates, 1 out of 5. I don't know. Maybe if no one's high enough, then it's Kate Seth by default. Who you gonna date with? I don't know. I don't know if these moved anymore. Well, this is cool, I guess. This really does seem very in depth. So Costa del Sol beach fight partner, Coral Minecraft root and score, Coral prison buggy escape loveless, Skyward date. I feel like Red 13 won because he just had the most shit. Gold saucer welcome brawl with Theo. That helped Red 13. Like, why did that give me affection with Red 13? Damn, I lost that and actually like cheated and retried. Like, if I would have stayed lost to it, Red 13 would have been my date. So I guess that's karma for being cheap and retrying it. He ended up being my beach fight partner by default because really I was trying to pick between Tifa and Aerith. Center 8 Queen's Blood Tournament, yep. Gold Saucer Queen Blood's a rematch. So yeah, I just And then Loveless, which... Well, the Loveless thing happened, like, after I already had a date partner picked out, didn't it? So, like, I don't really get what that's on here for. Like, how that... And everybody has Loveless on here, and it's a check for everybody. I don't know. So, I don't... Like, the Skyward date's on here for everybody, too. I guess it's just showing... Maybe not everybody can... Huh, interesting. Maybe people could be missing from the Loveless play if their affections aren't high enough. Maybe that's what that's about. So, like, everybody had a high enough affection, so everybody was present at the Loveless play. That's interesting, though, because Aerith had, like, a whole singing thing. Like, she performed, so, like, could she be missing and not perform at all? If I don't know. But really, I kind of felt like Red 13 won because he was my date, because he had just, like, more things for me to pick. For me to do with them, like play him in the Queen's Blood tournament, like complete that, and Red 13's the final opponent, and then they got me points for him. Play him again in a rematch at the Gold Saucer, that got me points for him. The Gold Saucer Welcome Brawl with Dio, of all things, that gives me a boost with Red 13. And then I just happened to pick him for the beach fight because I picked Tifa. Same taste in beachwear. What do you mean? Is it because I picked like a quote-unquote more revealing outfit for Cloud and I didn't with Tifa and Aerith? And I didn't get points because of that? Alright, noted. I'll be next Let's Play, I'll be sure to pick them the more revealing outfits. I don't know, I don't know, for whatever reason I just kinda like the less revealing outfits for Aerith and Tifa. For whatever reason, I just felt like they're more fitting for them. The way they were designed versus the more revealing outfits. But, you know, okay, if I get points for Aerith and Tifa for picking the revealing outfits, I'll pick them next time I play this game, whenever that is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it. I think I am, in fact, done playing this game for now. I don't... No promises in the future. I think... this game is going to get DLC. It will. I just can't see it not getting it. This game did... It was said by some Square Enix person that this game, along with Final Fantasy XVI, that they didn't meet their expectations. They didn't sell as well as Square Enix had hoped. And Square Enix lost a lot of money last physical year. So that's not good. And Square Enix is going under some like big leadership changes right now. So I don't... Who knows what the future of Square Enix holds right now. Hopefully nothing bad comes out of all this. But all in all, I still think this game will get DLC. I do. If nothing else, they might just raise the prices for the DLC and try and get more money out of us. I don't know, but I think this game will get more DLC, and maybe when the game gets more DLC and I play them, maybe then I'll look into trying to do more stuff for this game. If nothing else, just try and do what I can to finish the Gilgamesh plotline. But yeah, like what? You know, Final Fantasy XV was my first Final Fantasy game. That has felt like when I first played that game way back when, in late 2016, like that feels like a minute ago. That does. But when I first played 7 Remake in the middle of 2020, which is about just 4 years ago, that felt like it just happened. And from starting that game to now finishing this game and all the Final Fantasy I've played in between, like what a crazy 4 years this has been. Like I've played other games but Final Fantasy games in these 4 years, right? I've played other games for sure, but I've mostly played Final Fantasy, and the last 2.5 years played nothing but Final Fantasy, at least for my channels. Like I might have dicked around with another game here or there, but barely, but really, truly barely. Well, I was somebody that grew up with Kingdom Hearts and still love Kingdom Hearts to this day. And just grew up with those action RPGs. And through Kingdom Hearts, I was able to be made aware of Final Fantasy. And I just slowly kind of learned more and figure out what Final Fantasy was over the years. And I guess I saw Final Fantasy, they were turn-based games. And in those days, I was just kind of... I was very, very hesitant to play Final Fantasy. And play turn-based games. I didn't know if I would like it. I honestly thought I wouldn't be good at them. Like they just wouldn't. Like honestly, I really did. I truly thought like the games would be too complicated for me. Way back then. Really all the way up until high school. At Final Fantasy 15, when I first caught wind of that and saw it was an action RPG. I mean, I was like, damn, I gotta play this. It's by Square Enix, the same people behind Kingdom Hearts. It's an action RPG, just like the Kingdom Hearts games. I gotta play it, and I played it, and thought it was okay. Thought it was alright. Honestly, I think I enjoyed 15 more my second Let's Play than I did my first. I think I like 15 more than what I did on my first Let's Play. That's kind of true, but kind of not at the same time. But anyway, that's a whole nother can of worms. But I played 15 and thought that was alright. And next thing you know, 7 Remake gets announced. And kind of then and there, I kind of just told myself, okay, that's the next. I'm gonna play that game too. That's the next game I'm gonna play. And I think from the very beginning, I really did think it was going to be an action RPG, just like 15 was. When the game was first announced, I don't think that was made. Like, I don't think that was announced. But I think I assumed that. And it wasn't an action RPG, and I remember being excited. I remember I was like, oh, thank goodness, it is an action RPG instead of a turn-based RPG. And I got 7 Remake and I played that. At the same time as I was waiting for 7 Remake, I was starting to warm up to the idea of playing older turn-based Final Fantasy games, but I still wanted... I never did play them because I wanted to play 7 Remake first. I just did. Like, I just kind of had it made up. I just kind of had it... I had my mind made up that like that was going to be the next Final Fantasy game I played was 7 Remake, just cause. But I was like planning on playing an older Final Fantasy game right after 7 Remake. Period. I was actually leaning towards playing Final Fantasy X after beating 7 Remake because I had heard that was probably the best game to play if you want to play an older like turn-based Final Fantasy game. That was the best game to start off with, the best one for newcomers, which now that I've played all these Final Fantasy games including 10 I kind of disagree with, but again that's another can of worms. But after I kind of realized and learned that 7 Remake was being wacky with the story, that made me play Final Fantasy VII. And that's what really started the Final Fantasy chaos. I can't think of the right word to use, but that's what really kind of, when I played through Final Fantasy VII for the first time. Man, I loved Final Fantasy VII. I had so much fun playing through that. And that's when I learned, like, damn, I was so silly for being hesitant to play these turn-based Final Fantasy games because I had so much fun. Granted, I don't, like, elementary school version of myself or even, like, middle school version of myself might not have been able to, like, fully appreciate and play the turn-based Final Fantasy games and has much fun with them necessarily, and definitely not probably have done as well playing them as an older, more mature version of myself, like high school on up. But I've just grown this big appreciation to the turn-based Final Fantasy games, the older games. I like these action RPG Final Fantasy games. I love action RPGs. I love Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is still my favorite franchise to this day. Some of my favorite games of all time. But and I like these Final Fantasy action RPG games. But now that I've played all these games, I think Final Fantasy was at its best when they were doing turn-based games. I think the Final Fantasy series was at its best. I personally think, for at least myself, that the games were at their best when they were turn-based. Specifically 6 through 10. But I still do like where Final Fantasy is at right now with the games they're making, for the most part. But playing the marathon and playing through Final Fantasy 12 and the 13 trilogy, like, I'm glad we're still not in that space anymore. I'll just say that. I'm glad Final Fantasy games are still not like those games. I'm glad I like where Final Fantasy is today, like 15 and on upwards. I like where Final Fantasy is with those games compared to 12 and the 13 trilogy, personally. But 1 through 10, I think, specifically 6 through 10, I might throw 5 in there. 5 through 10. Yeah, sure. I think that's... I wish Final Fantasy games were still like that. I wish the Final Fantasy games were still being made today, looking like the PlayStation 1 trilogy. Honestly, that's just me though. But what a journey, what a journey. But my journey has come to an end. This game and my Final Fantasy marathon. It's been highs and lows. But mostly highs. And I want to send myself off by just saying this. I have never personally played a bad Final Fantasy game. I don't think any Final Fantasy game I've played I thought was bad. Okay? Personally, I don't think so. Some games are a lot better than others. Some games are kind of pushing it. But even Final Fantasy 13. 13's got redeeming things about it to me that keep it from being a bad game in my eyes. And there's games I dislike more than 13. So I just say that just to really just showcase how solid all these games are and how much fun I've had. But I'm excited to play most of these games again one day. And I'm excited to see what Final Fantasy has in store next. And the future of the series. But anyway. Thank you, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, for this journey. And, yeah, I get to play a non-Final Fantasy game for my next Let's Play. I think I might have to take a little break from playing video games, maybe like a week or so. Kind of just let this all settle in. But that's been Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's been the Final Fantasy Marathon.